Hello and welcome, my beautiful Pisces. Brenda here with your general daily vibe from your guides forecast for November the 6th. Let's see what we've got. Starting off, we've got the card Have Faith. Our prayers are manifesting and we need to remain positive and follow our guide and our guidance. This is saying good work. We've been, asking and praying for something big, our dreams to come true. And it's working. Just like a gardener who has planted new seeds, we must have faith that our crops will push above the surface. And that requires patience, right? Keep watering our dreams by taking the steps that make them flourish. This is a precious time for us and our dreams. We don't have to strain or push to make them come true right now. We've already accomplished the major part of manifestation by asking and praying for what we want. We need to trust that the powers that be, divine in heaven, is helping us, just like a best friend would if you asked for their assistance. Our job is to have faith and listen for divine guidance and take action whenever we're guided. So it's telling us that whatever we've been praying for, manifesting, and asking our guides and the powers that be in spirit for, it's on its way. So our prayers are going to be answered. This is beautiful. So don't be afraid to do that, Pisces. We're very spiritual anyway. We lean into our own spirituality and what we have faith and believe in, and it's different for everybody. But trust that your guides and spirit are hearing you and they're ready to act on that. So stay positive, my beautiful Pisces, and patient. Now, we need to trust our intuition. And we know we're very intuitive, but sometimes we teach, preach, and convey that to everybody else. And how much do we trust it, right? So we know that intuition is a knowing. It's a feeling. It's listening to that little inner voice of wisdom that says, yeah, you're right, or no, you're not. Okay? It can have several meanings depending on its placement. But it can mean that an event or a situation is in the offing, and it will require us to trust our sixth sense, even though all physical signs could indicate otherwise. Okay, so sometimes there could be something coming up that is better for us, and we might be doubting it. We need to look into it. Okay, we need to trust it. We need to have that feeling that it's right. Right? So, or it can mean that someone within our influence is going to ask us for advice. So depending on our personal acceptance of their knowingness, right, and of their own knowingness, when someone asks us something, we have to encourage them to do what feels right for them too. We need to share a story of how our intuition proved correct in a time of need. So you might be going out there, Pisces, today and showing people how they can trust their intuition. Everybody can do what I'm doing right here. And you just have to be guided to want to do it. And yes, there's things we have to learn and things like that. But in general, intuition is something that comes innately and naturally. And we have to learn to trust it. When we don't, that's when we go wrong. Okay, so make sure today, whatever you're feeling about a situation, a person, or a circumstance today, you trust that feeling, that little voice of inner wisdom that says, no, maybe you better not do this, or this is a good opportunity. Go for it. Take that leap of faith. Okay. So our next card is looking at the big picture. So whatever we're experiencing now is a creation that we have brought into existence from our past thoughts and feelings, maybe. While in this moment, it may have us caught up, and we can let go and begin to dream on a new reality now. Let go of the aspects of this creation that no longer serves us or have a purpose. We need to release what has gone wrong in the past. We need to release also any material possessions that do not serve the dream we now want to create. We need to know that where we are now, we can create something new and begin again. So looking at the big picture, what is it we want? What do we want to see in our future? How do we want today actually end if we want to keep it just on a daily situation here? So it's looking at the final outcome and the big picture. What is it that we truly need to do to make our happiness happen, or a situation turn around for us, or something good come out of it? Coming in next, we've got the card Let Go. So what, if anything, can be done to let go of what is standing in your way? Okay, so what can we do to change that, right? It's all about letting things go that are holding us back. This is an invitation to look at a situation that might not be working out for us today. That maybe we looked at a situation completely wrong, and maybe we didn't trust our intuition, and we decided to jump into something on our own, and it doesn't work out. So we can change things. What's standing in our way to let go of something? What are we afraid of when we have to walk away from a situation that may not have been serving us in the beginning? So this is a day that we need to stand and step out of our way and let something go. Okay, we need to move forward in a positive direction. And the only way we can do that is say goodbye, right? So selecting this card can also be an invitation to look at our creative process, to see if we are holding on to friends, ideas, beliefs, techniques, or equipment that have ceased to be useful at this point in our life. Letting others become responsible for themselves now, or saying goodbye, is never easy, but it is sometimes necessary and sometimes even inevitable. It is understandable but unrealistic to want things to continue in a certain way without end. So sometimes we get caught up in a pattern, and it's just, we're on that hamster wheel, and it becomes a pattern, and it gets something, and you get used to it. And it's time now to realize we don't have to do that. Okay? We don't have to do that. We use so much energy trying to hold on to something, but at a certain point, letting go of the past allows us to get grip on the future. So we need to do that. We need to let go of things that aren't serving us anymore. We can't keep going back in our head, doting on those past experiences, and perhaps those experiences weren't good experiences, and we need to let them go. So this is kind of like the death card. Closing one door allows us to open a brand new one, to go through this new door of opportunity that will be better for us because we've learned from our past and we've learned from those experiences. Now, we've got the card patience, and of course us Pisces, we want everything yesterday, ASAP. So this is a good card for us, right? In the dense fog, it's best to be quiet and still for now, and don't go forward. We need to be quiet right now, right? Oh, excuse me. Did you see me go for my mouse? I was actually trying to go on pause so you wouldn't hear me sneeze, but it's done. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so it's best to be quiet and still. For now, we don't need to go forward, okay? We need to wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. All right, trusting our intuition again. Things that seem one way may, in fact, be completely different. That's interesting, isn't it? We need to look at the big picture today. Okay, we need to be patient. The truth will come out. In this state of obscured visibility, our imagination and intuition can be sparked. If we can wait long enough, our dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. We need to listen to our intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. So again, it's telling us we need to listen to our intuition today. Okay, whatever we're trying to manifest, we have to anticipate the big picture here. Let go of things that are holding us back. Walk away from that and know that in the process, everything takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. We need to be patient today. Okay, our final card is adjustments are required. Yeah, so we're going to have to pivot. We're going to have to tweak things. We're going to have to look at things from a different perspective, a higher perspective perhaps. Looking at the big picture, changing things around us today if they're not working out in our favor. And above all, have faith that things will work out at the end of the day. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic one. And know that I always send you lots of love and many blessings, my beautiful Pisces. And I'll see you soon.